Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and a sincere shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing in sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. We're going to make this video real quick. As you can tell by this video, it's kind of I think it's an old one, an old video kind of.
Yeah.
But we were sitting there looking at when men hit back, when these sluts out here think they could just, do whatever it is they want to do. And this video probably going to get flagged, and I'm not going to be surprised if it is.
Yeah, this was last year.
Last year?
Yep.
Okay, so it was kind of recent.
Yeah. So,
hey man, y'all can flag the video all you want. Hey, watching this, I was up probably like 3-4 hours watching these little compilations when men hit back. With these sluts sitting up here, trying to slap them and spit in their face and things like that. And it's like, what the hell you expect is going to happen? Feminism, the Lord is really getting ready to turn feminism. He's already turning feminism against them. You see a main product of what I'm getting ready to play here. So I'm just going to play the video. I'm just going to play it. We're going to, all right.
The video of this man punching out 2 women is getting a lot of reaction.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Ridiculous.
Police are now looking for the man who threw the punches outside a bar at 6th and Spring Street late Friday night. The father of one of the women posted the video on Facebook, saying the women had been standing up for a street vendor the man was hassling just before the fight began.
It's sad to see it because as macho and big as he was, it was a shameful situation. The women look helpless based upon what I saw in the video.
You can see both women tried to get up after being punched, but the man hit them again, knocking them to the ground before he ran away.
It's scary and it's sad and it's infuriating.
It's 2 sides to every story, and those women started that.
Stewart didn't want to be on camera, but he told us he saw the whole thing go down. He says it all started when the man got into a dispute with vendors about the price of a hot dog. Stewart says the 2 women then got involved, called the man derogatory names, and told him to leave the vendors alone.
And they started punching on him first, and once they punched on him first, they're jumping on his back. Then he defended himself by, counterpunching these women and things like that. So the video caught only the second glimpse of the story.
I asked Stewart why people just stood around and watched.
When that guy started running, no one thought of running after him?
Guys don't want to get into a spill of, fighting this guy and getting a press charge on them.
I mean, he could have walked away or get them off of him. Yeah, he didn't need to do all that.
Now, there's one thing I noticed about this video immediately. Right, is that they said the father of one of the women recorded it. So of course the father going to stand up for their daughter naturally. That's how
he didn't do it either. He just recorded.
He just recorded. So what do you mean? So okay, so the father that means the father must know something. Something's up, and everybody that was standing around watching it must know something's up. See, this is probably one of the only times on the news that somebody said no, those women, because and he specifically said that it only caught the second glimpse of it, and that's what the news likes doing.
Yep.
That's how it always usually goes. Like, okay, this guy just randomly just attacking women, for no reason really. These women always be punching on these guys first. And then and another thing, he said these women look helpless. Did you not see them trying to get back up with their fist up, trying to put, they ain't helpless.
If they was helpless, they'd be trying to run away.
They would be trying to run away.
The guy chasing them.
Exactly. So, meanwhile, but nobody says anything about 2 women, multiple people. What is he supposed to be? 2 women jumping on his back, trying to punch him, and started punching on him and stuff. What do you expect him to be? What do you expect him to do? Okay, like that. We just in a feminine ass society when these bitches just think they can run shit. Okay, and like I said, the Lord is, and we in a certain condition because a lot of Jake is not doing what the Lord say. So the Lord said, "You ain't doing what I say. Okay, I'm gonna turn your women against you."
Yep.
But the Lord, you can see the Lord slowly pulling us out of this mess. Because if you look at some of these comments here, It says woman attacks man. Man defends himself. Arrest that monster. We was just reading some of them. You know, here we go. It said, the woman looked helpless. Dude, they got back up and fought him again. They aren't helpless. They're stupid.
They're beyond stupid. These women think they can watch these women kick ass in movies and think they can imitate it. And they really can't. Women are the weaker vessels for a reason.
Right.
That's a reason why even in school, a teacher or a principal will say, you're not supposed to put your hands on women. Because even they know women can't stand up to men.
They can't. When they're at that young age, like kids, like little kids, boys and girls about the same right there.
Yeah, but then we grow. We have
grow
more testosterone.
Even when we boys, so it's like, so you telling me? Hold on. You telling me? I'm this kid, and she's probably a little older than me. I can't hit her, but she could throw me. She could throw me around. She could punch me. I'm talking about little kids.
Yeah,
she could throw me around. She could punch me, and you just say, "Oh, don't hit her." That stuff is really starting to backfire on a lot of people.
And it was known in my school, the same school we went to back in middle school. The principal says, you're not supposed to hit your hands on women. Put your hands on women. Oh, you know how many guys ignored that and would still fight women left and right in that school because women were starting shit?
Like for example, you spit on anybody's face. You a woman, you spit on this guy's big.
Yep.
I mean this guy's big. And you a woman, you want to spit on this guy's face, and you think you don't know the mindset of these guys.
Yep.
And a lot of these guys don't give a goddamn. And we ain't sitting out here promoting, go about beating on women, but we believe what we believe in is self-defense. And I'll be damned.
Or technically, we believe in their equality. Because
exactly.
Women like to say equality.
Right.
Like you say, you watch the video where the police say you act like a man, you're going to get treated like a man.
You act like a man, you're going to be treated like one. I'd be damned if I'm going to let some bitch, okay, come up, and I'm just going to be playing about it because this video is probably going to get flagged. I'd be damned if I'm going to let some bitch come up and spit in my face and slap the hell with that. You had a scripture you said?
Yeah. I got it right here.
Okay.
This is Proverbs 30 and 20. Shit, it's like it. I don't know why I did that. Which I could just quote it, really. But he says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, even sometimes literally, and saith, I have done no wickedness. So, women can think they can go around sleeping with every man, and they be fine with it. Women think they can go around punching men, and think men will be fine with it. No. We have... There's only so much of a bullshit meter we have with us before we start snapping. And I don't care if you was a simp. Even simps will start getting tired of that mess. Eventually, they may take it longer than an actual man can take it.
Yeah.
But even they have a limit. Women are not supposed to be fighting men. This is supposed to be not even a vice versa thing. This is... Women had no business hating a man, especially since we're much more stronger than them. And
you know what? The thing is, they know that. Yep. It's like you know this. So then when you get hit, you start screaming and crying like the woman you're supposed to be.
Yep.
But you just start screaming and crying. I'm a lady. You don't hit no woman. You don't hit no woman. You don't. No. You want to be equal all the fucking way, man.
Yep.
Be equal all the way.
Just like in this video, they call themselves trying to stand up for a guy, and that was supposed to be between him and that other guy.
Right? You're
supposed to stay out of that.
That's what you exactly. It's like that's what you get. Even if that was even if that was if that was the case, what they said. Oh, you try to stand up for a guy. Hey, look, I understand. You stand up for a guy. Okay, that's fine. Okay, to some degree. When you try to fight, and you try to say, "Oh, you mother," you saw a curse. That's supposed to be man's business.
You don't even see the guy that they was defending was even up there.
Exactly.
You don't see him up there.
Exactly.
You see this one guy that they decided to attack is fighting back. You don't see the guy that was supposedly at the hot dog stand trying to fight him.
Right.
And two little feeble women. Feeble. So these women
helpless.
Supposed to be helpless.
Helpless.
Nah, they was attacking this man. Which they had no business doing. See, the thing about men, we'll talk shit and we'll leave it at that. Sometimes we might even try to attack each other. And I ain't just talking about average niggas that's just shooting each other in the hood. I'm talking about in actual other places outside the hood.
You being a man.
Right. Men will curse each other out. And a lot of times there won't be a fight. But you got women that's trying to step into our territory. Right. They think they can run shit.
Right.
Which they can't.
Like
and they'll think they done nothing wrong.
Right. Like it was a couple incidents. There was a couple incidents where, two guys were fighting and a woman, the woman gets up in there and try to break it up, and then she get knocked the hell out. Why is that? Because you are not leaving men up to men's business, just like with these jobs. That's why they end up getting sick. That's why they end up having alone and miserable. That you notice you don't see guys complaining. You don't see men complaining. You never do. You never do. That goes to the scripture, Proverbs 9:13. She's loud and stubborn. A foolish woman is loud. She's stubborn. She knoweth nothing.
Yep.
But to know how to be a bitch.
Yep. That's the only thing they know how to do.
And again, I won't keep saying it. You can flag this video. It may get flagged because every time I do a video about something like this, it gets flagged. I don't care. I'll just keep doing it.
Yep.
Same
here. They don't stop the truth.
And you ain't going to stop the word of the Lord getting out.
Because if you flag our videos, best believe some other brother's going to put it up too.
Right.
Oh, in order for this video that got up, a normal person, a regular person, that's the 2/3 possibly, had put this up, and surprisingly it didn't get flagged.
It didn't.
So this is all the Lord's show. No matter what you do, somebody else is going to put it up. Somebody else is going to expose the wickedness of these women that's claiming they done nothing wrong.
Right,
that's exactly what they're going to do in this one.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, I defended the guy, but the guy didn't defend you. That's
right.
for damn sure.
Right. He did. He didn't.
You don't see him up there fighting that guy.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'm a lady. I don't do anything.
A lady's not supposed to hit a man.
That's what they like. That's what they like. Exactly. That's a rule of a woman. A woman ain't supposed to be hitting no man. A woman's
supposed to be in subjection.
Right.
To her man, even though that wasn't her man, but she had no business fighting him.
Now, if it was in a situation like what we saw, I think a couple videos ago, when it was on the news, and they said they walked past a group of guys, and the guys started just harassing them, and things like that, and they just started beating on them and things like that. That does happen. Yeah. That does happen.
Yep.
And that's why I like attacking both avenues with this.
Yep.
Because you do have some messed up niggas out here. That
attack people out of nowhere.
Right.
Women and men alike.
We had guys in the past that like beat on that woman. And we like, man, what is wrong with you?
Right.
You're not supposed to be doing that. First of all, there's no reason for you to be just straight out beating up a woman for no reason. I mean, and then she's just a weaker. She's a weaker vessel any goddamn way.
Right. What would be the purpose of even trying to? I mean, that's like being a school bully. What are you getting out of this?
Right.
You just beat up the person for what? Their lunch money and that shit?
Right. Yeah.
Meanwhile, this guy's going getting his job, and you out here still trying to fuck with people, and you out here beating the ball.
Right. Now, meanwhile, if the bitch spit on in your face, and she called herself trying to slap. Now that's a different story. You are defending yourself. Right. I'll be damned if I'm going to let anybody hit my face. Fuck that. Forget that. I don't give a shit if you a guy or a girl. Look, you ain't gonna be spitting in my face.
That's right.
You ain't gonna be you in your right mind. You ain't gonna let nobody spit in your face.
That's right.
Hell, these bitches think they are, and these simps just take that. Like the last video, you got this girl messing up the store, spitting in this guy's face, and this guy just sitting there keeping his head down, taking that. Because we in a feminist society, but again, that comes from us going against the Lord, and Jake, there's a lot of Jake just being wild and being just like these women against the Lord. So the Lord said, "Hey, y'all want to go against me? All right, I got something for y'all."
Hey, the Lord literally turned our people into the Simpsons.
Exactly.
When you watch the show, when you watch Homer, his wife actually gets on him.
Yep.
His wife actually told cheats to him.
He's a simp.
Yeah, the simp.
That's why it's the Simpsons. Yeah.
He's a son of a simp.
Yep.
And
the father of a possible simp.
Yep. He's the simp of sons.
Yep. So watching these, a whole compilation of these was definitely a whole breath of fresh air for real. I mean, 3 hours, I think 3-4 hours straight them went by, and I was still sitting there watching this stuff. I'm like, man, I got force myself to stop because I'm gonna be spending all night watching these.
It's like comedy.
It is. It really is comedy. A few of them was funny as hell. I mean, this is feminism. Just get ready to switch up on the ass. Yo. And true feminism is going to be back. Yo. This ain't no feminism. I mean, this is feminism, but it's the wrong type feminism.
This is America's feminism.
This is America's feminism. This is Americanized.
The Lord gonna take this woman back to the world's definition of feminism.
Right.
To be a woman.
To be a woman. That's why that guy, walked by. Yeah, where the woman at? I'm talking about when we was at camp. Where the woman at? Like the women home being women. That's where they at.
They doing women things.
They doing a woman's job. They're at home being a woman. They not coming out here in the front line, trying to be men.
They can't.
Men and women were never equal.
Never
on the left hand side right here, in business and the work career, the women are over us.
Yeah, so that shows us that we're still not equal.
You're right, exactly.
It's never been
equal. Back then, and then we still stronger than them. We still look like
we still last longer in jobs.
Who exactly? Or who runs this world? I mean, this world is always misogynist. So what do you y'all just misogynistic. This world has always been misogynist. I mean, back then, ancient times it was the righteous misogynist. Even though you still had a little bit of, but right now it's wicked misogynist. I mean, it's ran by a wicked person, by a very wicked man.
Yep.
Like that's who gives you bitches your job, and you don't realize that. I got my job. You keep your job. You keep whatever you want. Okay. We ain't mad. I'm not mad. We ain't mad. We made this video because we happy.
Yeah. I mean, cause it's this thing that women, and I used to hear in school all the time. Women rule the world. Yeah, in this world. But guess who's running the world? Men.
So that's a lie in itself.
And it was funny because one of them was try to go argue back with me. It was like, oh, what about Cleopatra? Who do you think set her up?
Exactly.
A man.
Exactly. Harriet Tubman. Who
set her up?
And where the hell she get a gun from?
Right. Back then, who had guns? Men.
She's a slave. Exactly. She's a goddamn. She was a. Come on now, you could the whole thing with that Harriet Tubman thing is set up.
And then they try to pull the Rosa Parks thing. I'm like, all she did was just sit at a seat the entire time until she got locked up. What is that? How does that show anything? I'm confused. How did Rosa Parks come into the factor of ruling in the world?
So
she sat in one spot and that was it.
Right. So I can literally. That's where you get founding fathers from. You don't hear anything about founding mothers.
Yeah, you don't hear it.
All them statues up there.
Video games.
Exactly. Them statues up there.
Yep.
They're wicked. They're wicked ass people, but they're always men.
Yeah, you don't see no statue of women.
Not like that. No. I probably seen like one.
And they would call that the Statue of Liberty, which is just a erogenous demon.
And that was a tranny anyway.
Yeah.
But I know it wasn't a lot of scriptures in this video. But it was just a lot of, sometimes we don't do a bunch of scriptures in a video. We'll add at least two.
The Lord decides and He decides it.
Right. It all goes in the spirit. We added at least two. Like Proverbs 7:11, her feet abide not in her house. Yep. Things like that. It was just a lot of common sense and just some videos just don't require a bunch of scriptures, you know, and sometimes they just get extended, you know. Like this video wasn't supposed to be that long, but the Spirit of the Lord just had it for us to go even longer than what we expected,
Yep.
and that's just what it is.
Yep, that's right.
So, you know, on that, shalom.
Shalom.